Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to you guys' timeless picker card. For this picker card, we are going to take a look at what do they honestly think and feel about you. So we are going to take a look at that. But before we do, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already part of the fam, the growing tribe, hey, love. Thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, we will take a look at your person of interest or person you have connection with, whomever you are wondering, what do they honestly think and feel about me? We are going to take a look at it. You have 3 piles to choose from. For all of these 3 piles, you have jumping ropes. You know, I'm doing a 12 days of Christmas kind of a theme. So it's a timeless reading though. If you find yourself on another timeline, it's a timeless reading. But you have then 3 jumping ropes to choose from also. So on top of this tarot deck, you have this jumping rope that goes with your first pile. And this is the Waite tarot. And for the second pile, you have the light Seer tarot, and this is your jumping rope that goes along with it. And then for the third pile, you have the fountain tarot, and this is the jumping rope that goes along with it. So I will give you guys 30 seconds to breathe in, breathe out, choose your pile. You will hear 3 high-pitched notes just to oomph you up, and I will see you at the pile or piles that you have chosen. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 1, you guys have chosen the Waite tarot together with this jumping rope. Let's take a look. Let's see what is their honest feelings and honestly thinking, so let's see. I will ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, home to none, to let us know the person that you are thinking about. What do they honestly think and feel about you? So let's see. I will get 6 of these. Oh, you know what I just heard while I was shuffling? Well, because I was looking at the 5 of Pentacles. Bulsum Namja. It's Korean, but I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Like Busum Namja, like a petty guy. Kind of a situations. Maybe that person thinks that you think of them as a very petty, not a petty, like I'm hearing it now in Dutch. This isn't helping me. Like it's like a sad man kind of a situation. Like, oh, he's sad, or he doesn't have much, or a sad person. Let's just say it like that. So, but not everybody. It's like a kind of a lack mentality. But hey. It's abundance on the other side. So yeah, let's take a look. What more do we need to know? Let's see. 3 more, then we can talk about it. What do they think or feel about pile 1? 2 more, please. These are my gossip cards, and I know that if they are kind of like not giving, it's because it's like specific situation. You have the 2 of Pentacles underneath the deck. So let's see. We have the King of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, together with the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, together with the Three of Swords, together with the Justice card in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I do think that some of you were thinking like they had the feeling that you were thinking very highly of them, but something has changed within you. Something has changed where you kind of like don't give them the amount of energy that you used to give them. Because they were first not kind of like giving you. It's like, because if I look at the cards, and this one is like really, I'm here in this moment, but what's happening around me is kind of like not in balance, having a heartache and pain. And I do see like you guys are, or you are younger than them. There is something of they are thinking kind of like childish of you. Not childish, but more as young and not knowing enough. Not like they have a lot on their mind, on foundation, and you are kind of like fresh in life, not in balance kind of a situation. They might be somebody very in the material world kind of a situation. This love, what it's giving me is it's stable. It's very stable. Like you guys, the way they are thinking of you or how they are feeling of you is something very stable. But the surrounding or the things that goes around it, like, it's giving the energy of my feelings for you is stable, but I know that the relationship with you isn't stable. It's like the love is there, communication is there, everything match when we are together kind of a situation, when we communicate kind of a situation. But the moment of putting foundation, be dedicated with it, it's not in balance. And it can be though. It can be, but it's asking of both of you to kind of like move, because these two are kind of like not in you guys surrounding or the situation. But if you guys go like this and then have these three go slow and steady, going for love, that is the thing that they can see there is a potential in. You guys might have been in a very unstable situation. It's giving me not clarity, totally no clarity. But yet, if we are together, if we communicate, it's like, oh, nice to hear of you, of that story. It's giving me two different type of people communicating certain things and releasing or not thinking of more than that. And it's given me also for that the way they think, like they don't think like this can happen or this is, some of them even think that it's not fair to you. Something isn't not fair to you. This person is very warm in their being, but yet it's like they are holding lots of things that you don't know much, kind of a way. Because this Page of Swords is very, if I look at how much knowledge and wisdom this King of Swords is having, how he is surrounding in his card with all the things that he needs, but it's like they are leaving you in a blank state. Like they will not tell you everything about them. Like you have to figure it out your own. You have lots of lack. Things aren't in balance. And I do think that there is something that is frustrating you. That maybe that is why they are starting to feel as if you are not giving them anymore the intention or the attention that they used to have. Because you are come to figure out, no, I'm continue being in a state of lack. But they are stable where they are at. It's like they know if they have to find you where you are at. But the thing is that they are coming to figure out like, oh, you are not there anymore every time I needed you. There is some kind of a lag that is happening with them that be like, it doesn't make sense anymore. And I do think that that's the thing that it's kind of like giving them, let me think further than where we are at. Maybe I can communicate or dedicate myself, that they be like, okay, maybe I should give you some reassurance of this foundation, this commitment, So let's see, what more do we need to know about how they think and feel about you? My lovely, beautiful pal 1. Yes. Let me do all the cards and then we can talk about it. Let's see how they think and feel about pal 1. I'll take those. And 4 of these and then we can talk about it. Let's see. They do have a nice way of seeing you though. Looking at the lovers, they do have a nice way of seeing you. This one fell, reconciliation. Some of you, if you are not in connection with this person, they want to come back, kind of like connect once again. And I do think it's because you kind of have like left them. It's because because I'm really seeing like they were not totally clear with you. It's hurting them. Looking at the Three of Swords, it is hurting them at this moment. But that's their own doing is what I'm getting, It's their own doing. I do think, not to put a blame onto them, but I do think that they have kind of like left you a little bit out in the cold, in the like not knowing too much kind of a situation. So let's see. You have expectation. Yes, they are waiting now. They are really waiting. Together with a sudden wealth. Yes. Together with thief. Together with mature man. Some of you, this person is now kind of like in the sense that, they come to now realize the value within you or the connection, what it actually have meant. It's kind of like, when you have an expectation that something will remain like that, and then you come to realize like, no, that person or that situation can break down. Like you expect that there is food in the fridge. You open the fridge and there is always food, but you don't think of who is putting that food in the fridge. Teenagers kind of a situation. Us, when we were younger, kind of a situation. You open it and there is always food in the fridge. So then when that person or that situation falls off, you then suddenly come to realize, oh, who put food in the fridge? And it's a very weird metaphor, but that is what I'm getting. Like you were constantly giving them energy, and they have taken it for granted. They didn't give you, because if I look at your side, it's like very airy energy. Like it's like you had to eat air and only communication, and when they give communication and it wasn't in balance, and now they come to realize, because I really see that a page of pentacle be like, okay, I don't feel fulfilled anymore. And it's like you have given up, but now they come to realize, like, oh, my doing has an effect. So now they come to realize, like, they've been robbed. They've been robbed of something, The expectation, it's not there anymore. They come to realize it. And as I said, this is look, because constantly I was seeing the King of Pentacles as this person that you are thinking about. No gender specific, okay, my love? So if you are thinking of a female, then I'm yet still talking to you. And looking at a mature man, meaning a mature, this some of you, it might have to do literally with a mature man, this person. But for some of you, as I said, I do see that this person is somebody older than you or wiser, somebody that thinks more of themselves in that kind of a way. And then you also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romance life. Codependency is giving me the fact that they are expecting constantly for you to be there. That is what I'm getting from that. That they come to realize, oh, you are not there anymore, or this isn't happening, or there is something missing, kind of a way. So that's Dutch. So the way they are feeling right now is really like there is something missing. They are expecting something from you. Call them, talk to them, whatever that it is. But they are in a how do you call it? Like the wanting energy. And then you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a bigger level of commitment. This is the engagement, looking at the Hierophant. For some of you, this person is thinking of now making things more stable, more like really like, okay, it's official. I want to get to know you better, or I want to make this a relationship, or I want to put a commitment onto this connection. Because keep in mind, I don't know in which timeline you are in, but they had to realize something about you. What if you went missing? That kind of a way. Not missing as in missing, but in the fact of, oh, I cannot live without you. Wow, that's a very old song. I cannot live without you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That's a very old song. I don't even know the name. But I cannot live without you. I want to know. I don't know how that song goes anymore. If you know, write it down. But really, that's a very old song. But yeah, look at this. Also, wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, not everybody. Looking at the Justice card, this person might go through a divorce, is what I'm getting. For other people, as I said, looking at the engagement, the wedding, together with the Hierophant, they want to commit themselves now to a next level of, they want to step up their game, but they're going to do slow and steady, as I said before. It's very slow and steady. So it's kind of like, okay, I come to realize that you and it must be, because without you, I don't want to live without, honey, that song, like, without you, it's emptiness. So, as I said, like, here is where they thought and they give you airy connection, and then you kind of like really pull back, like, then they see like, oh no, now they have to take action. Looking at the King of Cups, this person was masculine because King of Cups is very imbalanced with masculine and feminine energy. And in reverse, that it's not in balance. So maybe you were the one more in the masculine energy towards them and you backing off. It's like now they see like, oh, wait a minute. Like, when you the magnet I'm getting a magnet, like if you go like things will pull away from you, but if you just stand there and it's, I don't know, but it's coming back now. It's like that they be like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. I do think that's because you guys have backed off. So you also have communicate. Definitely they are going to do that. Looking at the Gemini also, together with protect yourself, together with break up. I don't know what you guys, examine. Okay. Together with ask yourself, question mark yourself, together with feminine energy. Yes, this is the energy that I'm talking about. Like feminine energy, I forgot the word again. Feminine energy attracts, and masculine energy go for it. And I do think it's because you guys is now in a feminine energy. I really see, looking at the breakup and protect yourself, this is what kind of like is making them, because I really see, looking at the cards that you have, it's giving me that this, for some of you, if you don't have contact with this person or you communicate lesser and less with them, it's hurting them. It really makes them hurt, because it's kind of like normally they are expecting communication with you, but now because you are kind of like turned away, because as I see the whole time with you, you have air energy, so the whole that communication with them, but because you kind of like don't do that anymore, they feel the lack about it. It's like, hey, I've been robbed of something, what they expect of you, the thing that you normally used to do isn't happening. So it's making them wonder, now it's time maybe for them to take action. Looking at examine and ask yourself, like, this is something that is constantly going in their mind, like, what is going on? Why do I feel in a state of lack? What do I need to do next? They are trying to figure out an excuse or something to kind of like come back, but when they come or when they communicate, or how this person think of you, for everybody right now is next step, next thing, next action, next communication, slow and steady. For some of you, as I said, leveling up in the relationship, making it official kind of a situation. They are now, instead of in the airy energy, they want to go in the earthly energy. Like, this is more you. I don't know if you guys are an air sign or something, but I see them, don't have to be, but I see you guys more in the air and element, going towards them in the masculine energy, so masculine air, where they be like, no, we are in the earth energy, and guess we need to just receive, because we don't have to do a lot. You are coming towards me. But now that you kind of like go away, it's giving them like, oh, wait a minute, I need to now make my move. And looking at all the earth elements together with the Hierophant, this person might be very slow in their action. But let me tell you something, my love, they are thinking about you, they like you, they are really right now kind of like trying to puzzle everything, why this sudden change within you, what had happened. They know that they have a doing in this, but they are now trying to figure out like how can we turn the tables kind of a way. So they will come with a communication towards you, but this communication is something very stable. For some of you, I do think you guys have perhaps met each other in school or in religion or something, or something where you need to dedicate yourself towards. It's like, or you are learning something is what I'm getting, but it's definitely something with a lesson, and it might as well be to do with language or communication is what I'm getting with the lover's card, or to do with food or beautiful things kind of a way. But this is something very fruitful situation right here. I'm seeing it very great, because I'm really seeing now that this person that you are thinking about is going to take the action is slow, but they are now in the process of, how can I do this, or how can I, they are trying to puzzle something, y'all. They are very in a strategic mind, because they are seeing that you are kind of like blocking them or locking yourself up. It's not coming as usual. Something isn't coming as usual. It's like you have kind of like closed the water tap kind of a situation. I don't know, but now it's time that they are going to move. That being said, my lovely, beautiful Power One, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 2, you guys have chosen the light Seer tarot together with this rope as your pile. So let's take a look. Let's ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, harm to none, to let us know the person that you have in mind. What do they think? What do they honestly think and feel about you, my lovely, beautiful pile 2? So let's see, for the person that you are thinking about, what do they honestly think and feel about you? Let me just grab some tarot. I do not pick my cards, so have patience with me. It makes us like we can then communicate. So let's see. The star. I do think they are wondering just the same as you. They are wondering just like you. What is this situation? But something is not given anymore is what I'm getting. Like it's not in balance. Somebody here is giving more of themselves than the other person. Is what I'm getting. Underneath the deck, the 6 of Swords. So you have the 6 of Pentacles together with the King of Cups together with the Star card, together with the 9 of Pentacles, together with the 6 of Wands, and then the Lovers in reverse. Oh, together with the Hermit in reverse, and then the 2 of Pentacles is like this. So the choice isn't really made yet, but they are on their way to make the choice. Looking at the 2 of Swords, and then we have the Strength card also in reverse. Now, for some of you, I'm honest and honest, so I'm just gonna give it to you. You know, for some of you, some of you have like ended something with this person, because it's like you have claimed your independence. No relationship with them anymore, no communication with them anymore is what I'm getting. They are also sensing and feeling like, what now? For some of you, they cannot reach you. They are trying to reach you in some way, like spiritually for some of you. They are trying to tap in your spirit, but it seems like, oh, you are doing that. Because it can be two ways. But they have kind of like put a protection bubble around them. You cannot tap in anymore. Like, for example, some of you, if you were thinking of that person would call you. If that person thinks of you, you would call them, or you will bump into them. And it seems like you or them, I don't know for whom I'm reading, where this situation, how you guys, I don't know, but you or them have kind of like put a protection bubble around you where this person cannot communicate with you anymore, and they are or you cannot communicate with them anymore, not on an energetic level, and not kind of like literally neither. It's like they are almost making the choice that it's like moving on time. For some of you, it's like their dream isn't coming true. They want it. Somebody here is claiming their independence. Somebody here is once again belong to the street. I don't know who that is, but it's giving me like, I have given it to you, but you have taken it for granted, kind of a situation. So I'm gonna go take another one. I really see that there is something that another choice that is being made, and what you have given or what that person has given isn't working anymore for one of you, and it's like, no, I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna choose for something else. Or this person thinks that you have chosen another person, that you are busy with another person, because they are not getting anymore. They cannot reach you. They cannot contact you. You are kind of like distance from their connection. So they cannot reach you spiritually. They cannot, believe me, honey, you can reach people spiritually. They cannot reach you spiritually. They cannot reach you with their mind. They cannot reach you with their spirit. They cannot reach you in the 3D world, so it's kind of like giving them like, okay, I do think this person has moved on, kind of a situation. They are very sensing and feeling, wondering about this. They are a little bit out of balance now. Like they are clear with themselves or the situation, but it's giving me like they or you, there is a blocking. And if this person is spiritual and you are the one that's crossing their boundaries, they have put a spiritual, or you have done this, do a cutting cords ritual and put them in a freezer, kind of a situation. You have kind of like blocked them from reaching you, or they have blocked you from reaching them. There is a blockage. I cannot come closer than that. Kind of energy is what I'm getting. Like, I'm seeing it happening. The energy of freedom, the energy of for some of you, the energy of, oh, you have chosen something else, or you are doing something else. It's a very fearful energy, like, oh, like something, it's out of my reach. You are not choosing me, kind of a situation is what I'm getting. Let's see, what do we need to know more about this situation? What do we need to know more? One more, please. Let me grab all the oracles and then we will talk about it, because, honey, I'm in the winter solstice how do you call that? But it's winter time where I'm at, and the daylight hour is minimum, and I'm looking at the sun, looking at me, looking at the sun, and the sun be like, honey, I have things to do. If you are not ready, you're not ready, but I'm gonna go down, you know. So I'm kind of like, and I need to yet still film pile 3, so I will shuffle all your oracles so we can talk calmly about it, and then move to pile 3. So let's see for the advice. What more do you need to know? One more, please. Not 2. Run away underneath the deck. So let's see. So let's take a look. Oh gosh, I saw a card. Let's take a look. So you have a false person. I do think for lots of you that there is some kind of a mischievous thing going on. And you also have the gift together with main female, together with journey. There is definitely like somebody is going, somebody is leaving, somebody isn't saying who they really is. You know, there is something of, you are not the one. For some of you, maybe because not everybody, of course, you might come to realize that this person doesn't give you full attention. Maybe they have another person. Like there is another person looking at the main female. And for some of you, this situation of cannot contact you is giving them like, oh, but you're the one. There is something of, I am not it, but you are it. You know, there is a choice that they need to make. As I said, looking at the 2 of Swords, it might be 2 people in this situation. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. This person might have a child, or you might have a child. Together with a reconciliation, someone from your past is returning in your life. Yeah, if you are thinking about this ex, or I do think for lots of you, this person is kind of like being blocked. But yet you are thinking of them for this reading. Have you had, because I do think some of you might have kind of like, this person has tried to reach you, or is trying to have, giving you a little hint of, you know, that you suddenly think of them. You were not thinking of them for years, and now suddenly they pop up in your mind. It's like they are coming back, but this time they might succeed for some of you. You have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. Yes. I don't know. Some of you be like, Noraima, I am the person in the bubble. I am trying to, you know, not give too much. And they be like, but I'm trying to manifest you. Because I've really seen the King of Cups trying to sense and feel. But it's kind of like being blocked. They are fearing that you have moved on. For some of you, if this is your ex, they are fearing that you might have moved on. So they are asking for their guides, the spiritual team. That is why, as I said, if you've kind of like now finding little tinklets, you know, rice corals, that's Dutch, like little breadcrumbs of ideas of thinking of them, it's because they are trying to manifest. They are now stronger. You might have kind of like blocked them, But they are now with little breadcrumbs coming through though. And I do think it's because you are in some way they have, because if you block somebody, they can like be like you, they cannot reach you. But if they elevate their spirit and is not in the frequency where you have blocked them, try to go with me so you can understand it. If I am in this, no, not me. If they are in this frequency and you have blocked them in this frequency and they work on themselves and come to this frequency, then that blockage that you have put on this past person doesn't go completely with them to the new frequency, because they have changed themselves. So then they can try to once again manifest you. So you will get little breadcrumbs of, why do I suddenly think of that person? While you be like, oh my God, no, why? No, that's my ex. And why do I think of that one? Because they have elevated themselves in some way and now working on themselves. And now they can once again call you in. So now your spirit and your guides kind of like think like, if it isn't closure, or if there is yet still work that can happen, it free will. So then you have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Sometimes some people will break up with each other and work on themselves and then come back. This person might be that kind of a person that for lots of you had a contact with this person and they think you have moved on, but they be like, no, but honey, you the main person. You the main person. You the gift. And they are ready to take this journey with you. But they cannot figure out how to come towards you back again, because you are kind of like in a protective bubble kind of a way. For some of you, this is an ex. Oh, while I said it, 444 on the camera timer, 4 times 4. For some of you, it's because something has really ended. Looking at the 4. For some of you, maybe there was a situation where influence of a person that wasn't who they said they was. So you have let go together with betrayal. Yes, that's that false person. Honey, together with pause. Oh my God, you guys might have had a breakup, looking at let go, betrayal, pause, and now they are coming back. Do you want it though? Masculine energy, they are coming. They are coming towards you. Looking at love. And the last one, stand up for yourself. If you don't want this connection once again, my love, if you kind of like be like, no, I remember when I lost my mind, then you need to stand up for yourself. There is a reason why you have cut cords or blocked yourself from their energy, and that this person has worked on themselves is a great thing. But if they approach you and because you yourself might have also once again elevated your energy. So does it match? Will it be? So you have free will. So this person right now that you are thinking about, their honestly feelings and thinking is really on what had happened, why you are not reachable, or why you want to reach them, because I don't know who's who, but there is something of they think that something isn't fair, something didn't happen fair, something of a betrayal. I really see an ex with lots of you. And also the other side, like you have moved on. While I was looking at the 9 of Pentacles, the independence card, that's the independence. That's like, I'ma do me, I'ma claim who I am, and goodbye, deuces. I'ma go for the anthem of Beyonce, that kind of an energy. So I really see that for lots of you, this person might have thought of you if you were in a relationship with them. They might have thought of you as the main woman, but because of lots of situations from the past with somebody else where they have betrayed you, somebody here that wasn't in balance, like you let them go or they have let them go. So here at this moment, there was a pause between your connection, but they are coming back now because they'll be like, I'm gonna get what's mine. I'm gonna go because there is a mistake. They really feel for lots of you that there is a mistake that had happened, a mistake of their own doing, something that wasn't fair. It's like they come to a realization like, damn, I have lost something very valuable to me. So they come back more mature, more driven to set something of a commitment, because they come to realize like you guys are their soulmate. But honey, soulmate isn't totally it though. Like it's not your divine partner. Soulmate, you have lots of soulmates here on this earth. And the reason why you guys have met each other back then or now in this timeline is because you guys had to learn something of each other. But the learning could be negative or positive. But it has lots of negative in it. There was lots of things that could not happen or did not happen or cannot happen. For them to now come and see like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I need to put in more work. And that is why they might have work on themselves or they might show more bravery to get out of this situation, to go get what is theirs. But here's the thing. You may decline. If it doesn't work for you, you may stand up for yourself and be like, you know what? No, thank you. For some of you, maybe this situation had to do with children or it's not what they wished for, You might have children and a dynamic of a baby mama or a baby daddy, or maybe the baby mama or the baby daddy was the trouble in you guys' relationship. So that is why they be like, okay, this isn't happening. Somebody here be like, you know what, deuces, this isn't it, and claim their independence. But now they be like, oh, wait a minute, I need to go back or I want to go back. And this can be you or them. But somebody here is willing to go for that love. But whomever has the choice to be like, no, thank you. So my lovely, beautiful pile 2, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. That will help me out tremendously when it comes to my journey. I want to thank a YouTube journey. I want to thank everybody that had looked at the commercial, full video of the commercial. That's the best way you can sponsor this video for free by giving me a minute of your time by looking at a commercial. So I'm very thankful for the ones that has done that. And if you haven't chosen another pile, I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you guys have chosen the Fountain Tarot together with this a jumping rope as your pile. So, let's see. Let's ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, harm to none, to let us know the person that you are thinking about. What do they honestly think and feel about you? So, let's see. Oh, nice feelings. Slow feelings though. Steady but slow, Thinking the whole time about you is what I'm getting. You are constantly on their minds. I'm curious about that tower. We will talk about it, but I'm curious about that tower because it's giving me that they are kind of like ready to set foundation with you. There is something breaking off where they will go with the one that's more stable is what I'm getting. There is something that doesn't work is breaking off so that they can go with the thing that is more stable. I just want to look at this, the Hermit underneath the deck. You have underneath the deck the Knight of Wands. The Hermit was just sticking out. So let's see, you have the Knight of Cups together with the Six of Cups. This is somebody, for some of you, a person from the past or your soulmate. Together with the Knight of Coins, two Knights. Together with the Tower, Four of Pentacles, with the Five of Coins in reverse. Beautiful. Wow, three Knights. The Knight of Swords, together with the King of Swords in reverse, and the Empress also in reverse. Honey, action. This person is taking action. Is this person, let me tell you something, this situation right here, they are very slow first with taking action, very calculated with taking action, but it's something of they were really kind of like reserved with their action. Okay, it's giving me really like, okay, let me just give you happiness with a little. It's kind of like, now it's like, no, wait a minute, I want to move faster. There is something that they come looking at this, that they come to realize like, okay, I want more. Because I do think for lots of you, it's like this person, when you say in a relationship, let's take it slow, but then you come to become like really like, oh my God, this is slow and I want more. I want to know more about you. I want to hear more about you. I like, for example, or for people that be like, oh, we are dating, but it's just dating. So keep in mind, I will date other people also. So it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute, but I want you to give me more time. There is something of they come to realize like, I like this connection. I really like this connection. That is the feeling that they are giving. Looking at the Six of Cups, it can be your soulmate or your ex, a person from the past that you know, or an ex of yours. But it's giving me like, they thought they had it, that they could handle how this is going. 555, 4 times number 5 on the camera. It's like they thought they can handle how slow this is going, but they didn't. Like, when you think, oh, a person, let me give you an example. I don't know why, but I'm getting it like this. Okay, just go with me. One person in the house wants a dog. And the father, because I'm seeing a father figure, don't want a dog. And then suddenly comes the dog. But who is the most affected by the dog? The person that didn't want the dog. That person now sleeps with the dog, walks with the dog, talks with the dog, feeds the dog. You'd be like, wasn't it you that didn't want the dog? Like, it's something like that. Like that dog is you in this sentence, okay? I'm sorry. It's the most friendly and one of those. I mean, they're cute, So the dog is kind of like really has had effect on you, had an effect on that person without them actually looking, searching, wanting you. So now here you are, not that they wanted you, they didn't want you, they had a perspective of you, they have a judgment of you, and now here you are, wiggling your tail, acting cute, winking at them, and they be like, wow, let me take you out. So they didn't expect for them to feel that type of a way about you in that kind of a way. So it makes them kind of like break down the structure that they thought it's supposed to be like that, So now they be like, okay, I'm loving the dog, yet still you are the dog in this sentence, okay? I am loving the dog. I am not having my small mind perspective about the dog. I'm kind of like even want to know more about the dog, and I'm willing to open up for the dog. I am not reserving myself, kind of a situation. But I do wonder why is the King of Swords in reverse. Looking at the King of Swords together with the Four of Coins is giving me a very cold person. That is something to do with coldness, like not giving the warmness that it needs. Not giving the kind of like a standoff. Like I was saying, like you acting tough kind of energy. So let's see, what more do we need to know? While I'm shuffling the oracles, because I will shuffle all the oracles at once. So, because I'm against the time. So let's see, what is that you need to know more? Look at that. Thoughts. You are in the mind. That's the thing, y'all. I like it. Because that's the thing, sometimes we have a kind of a perspective. Like, for example, you might not even think yourself with a certain culture. You might be like, no, I don't like those type of a culture. I don't like those type of people. They don't match me, kind of a situation. Until you find yourself in them, or you come to realize like, oh my God, they're different but cute and fun and stuff, in that kind of a way. One more. So I really see that you really had an effect on this person. I will take this one. Really had an effect on this person when it comes to their mind, who they used to be. This person, looking at the King of Swords once again, they didn't really show you first. They, as I said, trying to act tough, yeah. But now you are going to hear more often from them. Is what I'm getting. They are going to communicate more often, but it's kind of like giving me that they need to kind of like get rid of a certain mentality that they have of the perception of you. I will take them all. It's giving me that. It's definitely giving me a perspective. Some people have a type of way of thinking of certain people. When they say like you cannot judge everybody because of one mistake, or there is in Dutch they have a saying like that, like you cannot like judge a whole group according to one person's action, kind of a situation. So you have house or another person's opinion. That's also a thing. Then you have occupation together with thoughts. And you also have main man. Hey, that's what they think of themselves. That's what they think of themselves. He, she, they, it. This person think like I'm the one. I'm the one. I am the one. You are constantly on their mind. They are going to work for this one now. Some of you, they are willing to kind of like want to live with you. They are seeing more than just connection. It's now in their mind of, okay, I want to build, you can, like first you don't think of that person that way. And then suddenly you think of, oh, I want to live with them. And I want to, how would it be if we live together, kind of a situation. That is what this is giving. They are now overthinking stuff. They are now planning stuff. That's the thing that they did not expect, that you will ruin their game. That's the thing. Normally they be like cold and distancy, but now they are kind of lost the picture, because this person looking at the King of Swords in reverse, they are somebody now that doesn't look clearly, doesn't have a plan. The King of Swords normally have a full plan. They are taking action to take action to do. Looking at the Knight of Swords, this is all movement cards. You have 3 knights on this table, so they are definitely on the move, and it will all happen so suddenly. You may not see it when or where, but they are coming. Because the first time they were very slow, but now it's like, okay, wait a minute, I have to. It's like they be like, maybe I will miss my chance, kind of a situation. So you have, oh yes, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So definitely they are coming more often. Together with religious factor, I was talking about is that you guys might have a bit difference in background. It might be your culture, it might be your religion, it might be who you are. There is a difference, different here. Your love life is influenced by your religion, upbringing, and spiritual path. Like, that's the thing that was kind of like, they did not expect it to come from a person that is like that. I don't like people that judge other, because I know how I'm. Listen, if you haven't noticed, my love, I'm black. I'm a woman, a black woman. And honey, I have had a few experience where I am being admired but skipped. Do you know why? Because I cannot come home with you. That's the thing. You can be sometimes admired, but because of religious factor, or because of upbringing, because of cultural differences, they will skip you. Even if they be like, wow, I have never found a female like you. And that's because certain people is holding themselves so tight on a picture, a way of seeing things, and be like, no, it isn't like that. But this person, for you guys, my love, is willing to break down this foundation, looking at the tower, to go towards you, even because of the differences of you guys, religion, spirituality, or culture, or upbringing. And then you have forgiving and learning. Yes, this person has matured himself. Yeah, I'm very proud of them. I'm very proud. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Yes, we need to applaud them. I love people that are willing to grow beyond their boundaries. So let's applaud. And then you also have finance and career. Financial issue or factor in your love life right now. Now, I do think that for some of you, if this person comes from a background where they kind of like have to set themselves in, let me just say like that. Like, for example, this person works hard and has lots of money, kind of a situation. But because they are going to change their way, they need to work even harder to prove to society of their background. You know how that is. Like, it's like, oh, I am the son, or I am the daughter that had married a Muslim person, or a Indian person, or a African person, or a Caribbean person, or an Asian person, or a white person, that's different from my background. So I kind of like have to put my title first. So yeah, I am the son that has married an African woman, but I am also a doctor. Kind of a situation. They be like, okay, but listen, I can make it up. I'm a surgeon. Like really, some people be like, okay, listen, then I have to put my career and finance first because we be in lag, honey. They will not back us up. It's a strategic move. Looking at the King of Swords. So you have this honesty together with sincerity, honey, from hot and cold, no to yes. So yeah, and then you have deja vu. Okay, coming back, and then emotional dependency, and you also have passion. Yeah, that's the thing though, because once I had touched the passion, I really got like, if this is a love out of passion, they might keep it quiet just to figure out the love situation, if this is really it. They will not parade you. It's kind of like hush hush till I know for sure that you're the one, So now for lots of you, I do think that this person is kind of like between you and them having this relationship, but isn't kind of like going to set foundation for the whole family or the whole public to know. It's more between you and them kind of a situation. Then you have the past. That's the Six of Cups. Together with transformation. That is why we need to applaud them, because they have really changed their ways. They are seeing now that certain things like is good to experience, to stay open and stuff. Like this is something that they come to realize, like, okay, there is more than what the eye see. And looking at the Six of Cups together with past and deja vu, this might be a karmic cycle or a karmic connection or a past life connection. That is why they feel so drawn to you, or you feel so drawn to them. But it's a kind of like a new struggle in this lifetime that you guys need to dismantle so you guys can move forward. But I'm gonna tell you, ego is the thing that is making us block ourselves in this 3D world. On this earth, we have created an image of ourselves, and our ego is holding us accountable on that image every time, or on that safety net every time. And our mission here is to dismantle that stuckness, or that it must go like this, that persona that we have made. As I said, this person might be like, oh, but this is my paltry person, but hey, I'm also a doctor. Like, why does those two have to go together? Can you not just be proud of this spiritual connection instead of this material that you also have across to it? So don't think lesser than me kind of a situation. So that is where this person might have a trouble, that their ego or their way of upbringing is like, it's a taboo, this situation. So it's kind of like emotionally they are depending on you and wanting you passionately. So they start to realize, like, okay, I thought I didn't want a dog, but guess what, here's the dog, and we cannot live without a dog kind of a situation. I never knew I wanted a dog, or that I needed a dog, and a dog is a very good kind of a way of seeing this situation, because not in every culture you will do with a dog as in certain culture do with a dog, like sleep with a dog, let a dog eat from your plate. Oh gosh, no. You can love a dog like on the ground kind of a situation. So it's giving me like that, hey, don't bash me about dogs, because mama right here had a dog, okay, and the dog is yet still alive. Don't bash my dog, okay? It's a cute little white dog, okay? It's so very cutie. I don't have her anymore, but if I want to get in contact with her, I can yet still find her, okay? She's somewhere safe and cute and fun. So yeah, in that kind of way. Sadly, I didn't have much time for her anymore, and I find that very sad. So I will not imprison her in a house alone. It's sad. It's a lap dog. Those dogs that wants attention, more attention than other dogs. So you really need to, like, it's sad. So don't. That's why I give it away. But that has nothing to do with your reading. Like, really has nothing to do with your reading. So what has to do with your reading is that this person is going to figure out, what is this connection? Is it only passion? And if so, if it's only passion, the beginning of this relationship, the unfolding of this relationship will be between you and them. And then if they are really want to set that foundation, that is why they will take it very slow, but passionately they want to take it faster. Now here is the thing. If it's only passionately, don't give yourself too fast to this person, because then it's like, okay, I had got my rush. I know now what this is. But looking at the Knight of Cups together with the Knight of Pentacles, those are the knights that you can depend on. These two, I'll be like, yes, bring them to me, kind of a situation. And this one, I always say, together with the Knight of Wands, I will always say, like, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands will not stick for long for the couch to get warm. So I'm happy to see that these two are above, and then come this one. So when it comes to this one, when they come in, looking at the passion card, like, they want to be your main person. Looking at these two, they want to be your main person. But if they kind of like unravel this package fast enough, looking at the deja vu, you will see like puppets in puppets and puppets. Like, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I have already figured out why I feel that way. We often see that it's like the hype is off it. Imagine you, Christmas night, package under the tree. You were very curious. I don't know why they give me every time weird example for you guys. First the dog, now you are a package. So the person, the children, the person, you is very curious what is in that package. Days go by. Sometimes you go at it. You go at the tree and be like, let me shake this up. Maybe I can hear something. It does feel like this. Smells like, okay. Oh, I remember that ribbon, that ribbon from that and that store. Kind of a situation. You will be detective on it, okay? So that being said, like, that is the thing that they be like, oh, I want to hear this about you. I want to feel this about you. I want to see this about you. I want to smell this about you. And then Christmas night happened, and everybody's unraveled the present, and you then now know what's in that present. You'll be like, yay. And certain things you'll be like, I didn't want that, but hey, you don't want to be be kind of like, how do you say that, like, not grateful. So you'll be like, okay. There is something things you're happy with, something not, and then you play a little with it, and then your interest is gone, right? Till next Christmas, when you once again unravel somebody's package, or whatever that it is. So really let it be little by little, give them a present, because if they go too fast or you go too fast, it can be out of passion, and then the hype is gone. Situation. Emotional dependency. So my lovely, beautiful Paltry, I do hope I could have helped you guys. I want to thank everybody that had watched the full commercials on my channel. That's the fastest way you can help me with my channel. So I'm very thankful for you guys. And not only that, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. That will also help me tremendously. So you guys, by looking at my video, you are helping me. By looking at the commercial, you are helping me. By the likes and comments, you are helping me. So I like this collaboration. I do hope you like it too. And I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye.